Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, live, learn, grow on Penyo channel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, Hi Penyo community. Bafenyi Conquerors. We are more than conquerors. Unleash the power within. It's a feel good now kind of vibe. First timers, awesome. Welcome to Penyo channel. Subscribers and regulars, thank you, grateful, much appreciated. Keep coming and stay. Penyo means victory, for we are victorious. It's a triumphal procession. Today is better than yesterday, and tomorrow will be better than today. Gifts, present, gifting. We all have a life that we dream to live one day. When one need or want is satisfied, another one arises, usually at a higher level, as life is about growth and levels. With this in mind, we plan on how we want to get to where we want to be. Your plan is intact and is going in the right direction. Then, boom, surprise, you get a gift. These range from a coffee machine, car, bag, house, and so on. There are gifts that can raise your standard of living and expectations from you and may hit heavily on the pocket. Sometimes you wonder or wish that maybe they should have engaged with you first before they bought you this and that, trying to be nice, but inside it's a kind of feeling. Coffee machine. Once it was someone's birthday at work, and other people suggested we collect money and buy a gift. We did that. There was a list of possible items to buy on what we thought could work best as a gift. They decided to buy a coffee machine. I've never seen this person drinking coffee, and the person who bought the machine said they could not find none of the items on the list, so they decided to buy a coffee machine. It was for our manager. Well, we do fight here and there, but why volunteer to collect money and do that with our money? A coffee machine is not something that you plug and coffee just comes out. You have to buy quite a number of things and clean it once in a while, which I don't think someone who is not into coffee would be happy to do. I think it was sold or passed on immediately after leaving the office. Bags, especially the branded ones. These you carry according to how you are dressed and where you are going. Even though on social media I see people going to the beach or shopping with a bag that I would consider to take for an evening outing or something along those lines. Maybe it's for content or just to show that they have, but it changes focus and doesn't fulfill what is intended to do. Bags and shoes make a statement, like I've arrived. So the more they value, the more you need to step up to own it. It's a level upgrade, because when you are struggling, people wonder how come you own such and such in your condition. If you decide to gift someone with a certain quality brand and you've never seen them at those kind of levels, don't keep looking and thinking maybe they don't like you or they don't appreciate. Sometimes you are in your 30s or 40s. You have a style in mind for when you are in your 50s or 60s, and it's obviously an upgrade from what you are currently having. Then someone decides to gift you with that bag that you were picturing matching with this and that, going here and there. Not now, so you need to decide. Very tempting indeed. We are keeping it safe, and maybe if you are short of cash, you might secretly sell it. Hence they say when it's given to you, it's yours, so what you do with it, it's up to you. It doesn't always work like that. It's easier said than done. Sometimes you have people who really know you or have done their research, and they buy you things that you like and wish to have. It becomes a pleasant surprise. Gifting shouldn't just be about money, but the thought of it to the receiver, because it's a gift. Sometimes you need an upgrade. You are just too slow for your crowd, yet you keep hanging around with them, so they decide to do something about it. No offense, but in this case, you have to step up somehow if you are at a low level. A house as a gift is something to upgrade, or renovate a current house. Building a completely new house for someone as a surprise might not be very well received. Change of area, new neighbors, and maybe a change of lifestyle. I guess it shows that not all gifts work as a surprise, or even if it's not a surprise, not everything qualifies to be a gift at some point in time in someone's life. Cars, petrol, gas, maintenance, insurance, color, and security. Heads will be turning in every corner. An extract from the book The Millionaires Next Door reads: Money should never change one's values. Making money is only a report card. It's a way to tell how you are doing. No Rolls Royce, please. Mr. Allen is extremely perceptive in his understanding of under accumulators of wealth. In essence, he feels the products change people. If you acquire one status product, you will likely have to purchase others to fill up the social conspicuous puzzle. Before long, your entire lifestyle will have changed. Mr. Allen clearly understands the complementary nature of status products and a high consumption lifestyle. He will have none of these artifacts. They are a threat, as he sees it, to his rather simple yet highly efficient lifestyle. Building wealth is not something that will change your lifestyle, even at this stage of life. I don't want to change the way I live. Mr. Allen's values and priorities were recently tested. Several of those people whom Mr. Allen helped stay in business decided to purchase a special birthday gift for him. What a nice gesture, they thought. But status gifts, whether from friends or rich parents, are not always congruent with the recipient's values and lifestyle. And often such gifts place tremendous pressure on the recipients to spend more and more of their income to fill in the picture. Some wealthy parents buy their adult children homes in affluent neighborhoods. Great idea. Perhaps they should realize that affluent neighborhoods are high consumption neighborhoods. From property taxes to the pressure to decorate, from the perceived need to send their children to expensive private schools to the $40,000 four-wheel drive luxury suburban, the children are now on the end to spend treadmill. Thanks, mom and dad. As Mr. Allen, the super prodigious accumulator of wealth, told us, something interesting recently happened. I discovered I was to be given a surprise present from several close business associates. A Rolls Royce for a present. It was ordered for me. Special color, special interior. They ordered it about 4 months before I found out about it. Still had about 5 months before delivery. How do you go and tell somebody who wants to give you a Rolls Royce that you don't want it? Why did Mr. Allen refuse to accept such a marvelous gift? There's nothing the Rolls Royce represents that's important in my life, nor would I want to have to change my life to go along with owning the Rolls. I can't throw fish in the back seat of the Rolls like I do right now when I go fishing. I'm gonna have to get you all to the lake. I'm out fishing here every weekend. We have some of the best freshwater fish in the country right out here where I keep my fishing boat. Mr. Allen's type of fishing includes throwing bloody fish in the back seat of his 4-year-old full-size American-made non-luxury vehicle. But such behavior is incongruent with driving a Rolls Royce down to the lake. It would be out of place. Mr. Allen would not feel comfortable with such a vehicle. Thus, he contended, he had to change his behavior by ceasing to fish or refuse the gift. Let's consider Mr. Allen's dilemma further. His office is located in his manufacturing plant, which is an old industrial area. An automobile like the one being offered might well be out of place in such an environment. And of course, Mr. Allen does not want to operate two vehicles. That would be inefficient. Mr. Allen also feels that a luxury car would alienate many of his workers. They might get the feeling that their boss was exploiting them. How else could he afford such an expensive vehicle? There are other considerations as well. With the Rolls, I can't go to the crummy restaurants I enjoy going to. Can't drive up in a Rolls Royce. So, no thank you. And so I had to call and say, I really got to tell you something that I don't want it. It's totally unimportant. There are some things that are more fun to do, more interesting to do than owning a Rolls. Mr. Allen recognized that many status artifacts can be a burden, if not an impediment, to becoming financially independent. Life has its own burdens. Why add excess baggage? A promise you make is a promise you keep. Most of the time, when kids are happy, they make promises to their parents. Mom, I'm going to buy you a house or your favorite car one day, they say. In some cases, the parents hold them to it and they actually get to do what they promised. It's one thing to buy a parent a basic car to drive around than to buy them their favorite dream car, yet you just driving a basic car or have no car. Kids talk and do a lot of things that they don't really mean, and sometimes they themselves make promises to themselves that they realize later on it was just the childish mind talking. When they tell you they're getting married, don't remind them about the house they promised to build for you. Unless they feel somehow they will do it for you. But now they need to agree with their partner to do that for you because they see a need that they can be able to fulfill. Blessed is the hand that gives than the one that receives. If there is a wrong way to it, then there's a right way to it. We must keep appreciating one another and acknowledging one another to spread love, joy, peace, and happiness. Keep those gifts coming. As to how it happens or how they are welcomed is something to talk about. We must never stop appreciating each other. With perfumes, either you buy someone what they use or you get a sample or a small size because they don't smell the same on everyone. Your scent might not work on the next person. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be the light and keep shining. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. La 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 la. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. Thanks for watching. Pay your channel. Take care. Love, joy, peace, faith, hope. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la.